Hey, child of God, it's a fact. If your boss has ever had to tell you to get to work, you can rest assured that there's probably no promotions, bonuses, raises, or even added benefits in your future until you change your work ethic. If you've been employed to do a job, do it. And don't just do it. Do it with excellence, even if no one on planet Earth is seeing you do it. Because you can make sure that God in heaven is making note of how you work, because the Scripture says we're to do everything as unto the Lord. As I was preparing this little short video clip, I really came to my mind something I read several years ago entitled Get to Work. Now, I don't know who wrote this, but I find it interesting and sad, profound at the same time. Here's what it says. The population of this country is 300 million. 160 million are retired. That leaves 140 million to do the work. There are 85 million in school, which leaves 55 million to do the work. And there are 35 million employed by the federal government, leaving 15 million to do the work. 2.8 million were in the armed forces, which leaves 12.2 million to do the work. From that total, take 10.8 million who work for city and state governments. And that leaves 1.4 million to do the work. At any given time, there are 188,000 people in hospitals, leaving 1,212,000 to do the work. But then there are 1,211,998 people in prison. That leaves 2 people to do the work. You and me, I don't know about you, but I'm working. So I guess, you decide about you. Now, I want to tell you that's funny, interesting, as I said, but sad at the same time. Remember this when it comes to work. God will prosper what you do. Not what you think about doing, not what you talk about doing, not what you get around to do. God prospers what you do. And I want to say for believers in the workplace, the marketplace, it's time to stop talking about what you're going to do and do it. And let me just say too, it's even time to stop praying. Hear me now, don't get upset at me, but it's time to stop praying and get moving. Exodus 14:15 in the Living Bible. Then the Lord said to Moses, quit praying and get the people moving. Forward march. If you focus all your mental energy on what you don't have or what you're not doing instead of what you can do, then you will forever live in shortage and lack because your focus is in the wrong direction. If you have any questions about what the Scripture has to say about work, then I encourage you to reread the book of Proverbs. God likes workers. And the Scripture says that we should do every task as unto the Lord. That's what I'm doing with this recording. That's what you should be doing regardless of what you do. Everything should be done in excellence and as unto the Lord. And that's what I call some rich thoughts. And by the way, if you like this, click the thumb and give it a thumbs up. God bless you. Keep thinking rich thoughts.